makes it better that it's not led by the United States and it's Kenyan-led?
I think what we have seen in the past in Haiti, and Haiti's relationship with the United States is one of the longest.
I want to wear this dress. This dress, it is not new. It is not new. It's not purchased. That's what I should say. It is new, but it's not purchased. I shared a few vlogs back that I was not shopping for clothing the entire year of 2024. And it's actually been longer than that because the last piece I purchased was in November before returning to Paris. So easy, and a huge merci beaucoup to my...
I am so excited, and obviously ever since I have come across you on social media, which is how I first found you, I have just been a bit obsessed with everything that you do, and I think you're fantastic. But for those who haven't discovered Cappuccinos and Consignment, can you tell us about your journey getting into business and then what Cappuccinos and Consignment is, like sort of your background, I guess?
Yes, absolutely. You see that I'm like leaning back into traditional watches. The Apple Watch, I'm just not that important. I'm not that important where I need to be connected so much. And then it was just becoming like a sensory overload with me. Merci. Bonjour, mes amis, and bienvenue to, I don't know what this is going to be, but I just felt that I should just record. C'est moi, Jessie, your resident Francophile, and here on Cappuccinos and Consignment, I focus on lifestyle, travel, and finance. Right now, I'm focused on getting this watch on. S'il vous plaît, take a moment to like, subscribe, and follow. Follow me over on Insta. I have a blog, which I really want you to subscribe to. And yeah, on TikTok and Insta, you have to search pour moi because I am not always on your feed. So I just decided to start recording. This is still loose. I decided to start recording, not knowing if I'm going to post this or what, but it's just better to have it than to not. I am getting ready to meet with one of my personal style clients. I don't think she's comfortable being on camera, and I typically don't even inquire about recording while I am doing my personal style sessions, but perhaps I can get some kind of behind the scenes to show you all a little of what it is that I do. If you did not know, I do offer personal style services in person or virtual, and I also have a sustainable style membership where every month we meet and speak about how we can create longevity in our wardrobe, textile preservation, how to properly care for your laundry, all of those things. Not care for your laundry, your garments. I don't know when this is going to post, but yeah, we're meeting for the first session very soon, next week, in fact. Again, I don't know when you're going to watch this, but yeah, I'm super, super excited about that. And this was all a byproduct of me sharing that I am not shopping for the entire year of 2024. I technically stopped shopping in maybe November or so, right before I returned to Paris. I purchased this lovely coat that just gave Paris all the feels. So I have no clue where the camera is right now. I am going to transfer these. What am I doing? Right now, I'm packing my iPad. She has a catalog that I have built for her, and I want to show her the catalog it's not finished yet, but I want to show her and just download it. I would like to show her where I am so far in her cataloging. So I just take my iPad for that. I could take my MacBook, but I really don't need it because it's just like a PDF at this point. So let me get that. Juju the camera kid is coming avec moi. And I think I'm going to get a petty today. I feel like I don't feel like I know I need a petty. I know this. I know. Why did it send it? I hate it does this. I need it to download as a PDF. Yeah, I don't want separate pages. One file. Come on, share. This is the one thing, like I'm telling you, I'm team Android to the core, but since making this transition in life, I cannot deny how, like, listen to this. The document, it's here. I cannot deny how just absolutely just time saving it is to be able to just click a button and have things transferred. So I am packing my iPad here, and I still like to take notes, even though I make most of my notes digitally so that I can have it with me wherever I go. I'm still like super old school with some things. I feel like we're wobbling. Let me put on my boots and we are going to head out. I'll try to get some content while we are out. Alrighty, ciao for now. Bonjour, mes amis. I get it, the vibes, but there's music playing, so I cannot record. I wanted to sneak and record. Perhaps in the store I'll do just, okay, let me go. I don't want to copyright. Ciao for now. You gonna wave, Juju? We are not crossing in the crosswalk, but pick up over here. Okay, so the ones that you have on, because I don't think there is a... The green top, yes, dress. Okay, so this is a yes. The leopard print.
Purple satin dress.
Okay.
Like there's so many things that are
And that's good because we don't want anything to be a one-off. Like it has to be something that can just lock into your wardrobe. So that's a keeper. Okay. So this is good. And at least if you like the tunic style, the length of the tunic. Okay. Got it. Bonjour, mes amis. We are home, as you can see. So I did not look at the weather good enough. Wait, what's my password? That's not it. We did it. Did not look at the weather. This is me clutching on to fall. If you are new here, I used to say I utterly detest the sun, sand, and pina coladas. But after losing my mare last year, I said that I would start embracing every season that I am blessed to see. With that, it's still a transition. So today, I have not worn these boots. Actually, I don't think I wore these boots this year or last year, this season. Let's say that. Several seasons, fall or winter. But for some reason, I wanted to wear them today. I think that was my subconscious way of hanging on to fall and winter. I wore my over-the-knee snakeskin boots The turtleneck was good in my blazer. The boots were an overkill. It's that kind of weather where when you're in the sun, it's brutally hot, but then in the shade, it's like, okay, boots are appropriate. The boots were overkill. I can say that. So yeah, I got out of those. The second we walked in the door, I was peeling those things off. So right now I am going to update my client's catalog that I have been working on with the new pieces that she purchased. I have some other things to do as well. At some point I need to edit the vlog. I took a road trip, which was just such a vibe. I took a road trip to Delaware and I posted the actual road trip, like me driving. I recorded that. Let me tell you, that vlog was supposed to be an hour and 45 minutes. After I edited all the weirdness out, like I just did not realize how awkward I am, like how weird I am. I never realized it. I edited out so much and that vlog ended up being like 2 seconds. 2 seconds out of 1 hour and like 45 minutes of footage. It ended up being so short. And I just knew I was so clever. I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be a long vlog. It's going to take very little editing because I'm driving and just chatting, and wasn't even chatting to the camera. I was on the phone with the bestie the entire time. That vlog took forever. It took so long to edit. And yeah, so I want to have the day. I was only in Delaware for less than 24 hours, but I did shoot content while I was at, what is this? While I was at the hotel. Want to get that done because, and again, I don't know when this is going to post. I'm thinking this will post on a Thursday. So Tuesday, I will be traveling again. And I want to already have that Delaware vlog edited and posted. So let me get some work done. I will check back in with you all at some point. Alrighty, ciao for now. Within the US, because that's something that requires for most within the US, because that's something that requires for most people, it requires a lot less planning, and it's something that you can just decide to do. Like right now, me taking this road trip to Delaware, that was so easy. It was so easy, and a huge merci beaucoup. Wanted to, that's something that requires for most people, it requires a lot less planning, and it's something that you can just decide to do. Like right now, me taking this road trip to Delaware, that was so easy. It was so easy, and a huge merci beaucoup to my assistant Venus, because I did not know where I was going to stay. So easy. It was so easy, and a huge merci beaucoup to my
Okay. Look, you see?
I see.
This Rocho, Bobby.
Bonjour, mes amis. What is my password? I feel like I was doing this the last time. logged on. Oh, this slow living. I absolutely love it for me. So today I took the kiddos for a walk and I did my exercise. Did that once we got back, and yeah, now it is 6:49. I have a podcast that I am going to be a guest on. Oh, 1 second. I have a podcast that I am going to be on, and I had to ensure that it was not a video podcast because of the hour. It is really late. Like, this is late for me and the family. And trying to keep baby Chena at bay so I can do this podcast. I couldn't be dressed. That was the thing, because if she saw me in clothes, she would want to be in clothes. Right now, I just don't have the manpower to deal with that. So I'm really, really excited. Fiona, this is her podcast. She is based, and I have to keep looking at the time. She is based in Australia, and she is a madame. And we had a one-on-one call. If you did not know, I do offer one-on-one calls, and the calls are really what you make them. I am very well, is she? I'm very well versed in just a lot of things. So sometimes the calls are based on style. Other times the calls are based on people just feeling stuck. We had a one-on-one call. It was so amazing. During the call, we're both crying, we're laughing. It was just such a vibe. So I'm really delighted that she wants me to be on the podcast. But even if it's not a video, I'm typically dressed. I just feel like people can tell whether you're dressed or not. It's my thing. But tonight, like, no, because it's going to be late. Like, baby China's bedtime is going to be while I'm recording. So she's going to be able to stay up a little bit longer, and I don't want to have to get myself prepared for bed after getting her prepared for bed. Like, I want to get right into chill mode. So tomorrow, oh my God, you hear her. Hold on. If it's an emergency, come and get me, but I'm sorry. I have been on 2 podcasts, and I purchased this microphone, and the husband questioned if it was an overkill because it's not like I have a podcast, but I just felt that it was something I needed, and I'm glad I got it because I am going to use it today. Well, tonight. Let's see the podcast mic. I'm also really excited. So tomorrow, as we end this vlog, I will be packing. I'm heading on another road trip. I told y'all I am loving this road tripping. This one is going to be an entirely different vibe, and I'm excited about that. Okay, let me log on because I just seem to, whenever I'm logging on to Zoom or anything of that nature, there's always an update. So I don't know who needed to hear this, but if you have a Zoom call or any kind of call where you're logging on, log on early to make sure there's not an extra download. Make sure there's not an update. That's what it is. Browser. Our power went out about 15 minutes ago, and I was about to email Fiona to tell her, like, oh my goodness, the power went out, in which I could have just joined from my phone. The audio may not have been the best. Yeah, but today was super, super productive. Not that I base my self-worth on productivity. That is something that I learned to not do a long time ago. I got a lot done. I shared that already, that I had spent like 3 hours editing. So tonight I want to have that vlog already uploaded. If you are a part of the subscription group, I have a subscription group here on YouTube and on Insta where I do things. I share like a lot of behind the scenes. I share things that I don't share publicly, or if I do, it's not until much later. Like I have some really big events happening this month and I've shared it with both subscription groups already. I would honestly recommend only subscribing or joining one membership because for the most part, I'm posting the same thing. Where was this going? I don't know what that had to do with anything, but I sent out emails to my book club. I have a book club. I just selected a new book for us, so I'm waiting for the members to tell me if they think this is a good... Oh, Dean, darling. I was thinking of you earlier. What you doing? Oh, yes. Let him down. Let him down. I'm about to hop on a podcast. Will you be up in about an hour? Okay, babes. Okay. All right. Love you. Bye. I typically put her on speakerphone, but we have 2 minutes before this vlog started. So the book club, I sent out a title that I'm interested in us reading. And then I have my sustainable style group. When I shared that I was not shopping for an entire year, I was shocked at just how many Mes-Amis were interested. And you don't have to not shop to be a part of this, but Mes-Amis were more so interested in how are you going to do that? Like, how is that sustainable? So I decided to launch a group where we will really chat about how you could do this if you wanted to. But in order to do this, you have to be prepared. Like, you have to know your style. You have to know about garment care. You have to know. So it's a style group, a style membership for Mes-Amis who may not can afford my actual style, personal styling sessions or want the group atmosphere. So yeah, got that sent out today. So 1 minute. 1 minute. Tester. I hope. I'm sure we'll test out the audio. I am sure we will test out the audio. Oh, I've been having such I need a massage. That's what I need. Like my neck. I carry tension and stress here. Like I just feel like someone to break it. Is this the right time? Because she's in Australia. I feel like it's 7 p.m. here. If it's 10 a.m. tomorrow there. Okay, we're good. Hi, can you hear me? Hi. Okay, I am in full on mommy mode. I had to pretend that I was getting ready to go to bed, so I'm in my pajamas.
Oh, that is totally fine.
I'll turn the camera on for 2 seconds so I can wave at you.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, where is it? Allow this time.
Oh my god, look how fabulous you look even in pajamas. Oh my god, you look so cute. I was like, it's a public holiday here. And I was like, oh my god, it's also 37 degrees. So it is
oh my goodness.
90.
Yeah, I do Celsius.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh
so
my
it's been
goodness.
a heat wave. So I'm like boiling hot. So I might turn the camera off too.
It is totally fine. I'm about to turn my camera off, but you're going to be a part of my vlog. I'll make sure I tag you. So they'll just hear this audio and then I'm going to turn the camera off. But I wanted to get the hello.
Oh, yes. Well, do you want me to put the camera back on?
Oh, no. Because mine is off. Yeah, I just have my camera over to the side and I'm about to turn it off. But this is a part of the weekly vlog. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, you look so fabulous.
You do too.
Even in your pajamas. Oh, my goodness. I'm super excited to get started with you. So what time is it there? Gosh,
it is 7 p.m. 7 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Bedtime for the little one. So I told her, I said, you get to stay up a little longer. So she thanks you.
My kids will be the same. Okay, well, we'll get started so that you can get back to them and life duties and everything else. So, hang on, let me just make sure this is recorded. Yeah, so Erica, my assistant, I don't know if she sent you the questions ahead of time.
Yes, I did not realize she sent questions until right when I logged on. I was like, ooh, yikes.
I prefer it sometimes when people haven't seen because then it's just a conversation. Sometimes people write out their answers and then it just sounds awful when they're reading them out and it's all very bad. And I just want to check. Your full name is Jessie Francis.
Yes.
So your surname.
Yeah.
Okay, quick, because you're overseas and I don't want to have to like get you back. I mean, of course, I would love to get you back.
I
but
know.
you've
I'll just
got
have
your
to come
time.
there in person. If it doesn't record, I'll just have to come there in person.
Oh, yeah. Be recording.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome. Okay. So, and it's also recording on my AI. So that is awesome.
Perfect.
Okay, great. All right. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome, Jessie, to the podcast. I'm so excited about having you on.
Yay!
How are you?
Thank you for having me. Oh, this is such a pleasure. Thank you so much.
I'm so excited. And obviously, ever since I have come across you on social media, which is how I first found you, I have just been a bit obsessed with everything that you do. And I think you're fantastic. But for those who haven't discovered Cappuccinos and Consignment, can you tell us about your journey getting into business and then what Cappuccinos and Consignment is, like sort of your background, I guess?
Yes, absolutely. Was more so what I was wearing to the office, because I was commuting every day and I was waking up at about 3:30 or so, because my train, my train would depart at 4:25. So I had to wake up super early to get dressed. And I knew that I was up and dressed before most people were. So I had started posting what I was wearing in the hopes of giving other people inspiration to get dressed that day for the office. And it just went from there. More people started following me. I started getting questions about, I work in this field. I don't know what I want to wear. Can you send me a few ideas? If I send you pictures, if I give you a small allowance, can you shop for me? And it just organically evolved.
You are like next level early. And so that role, like, was that role related to fashion in any way that you had, like the office job?
No, it was not related at all. It was the exact opposite of creativity and fashion. So my background is in fashion design and art history, but life has a way of taking you places where you just never knew you would end up. Case in point, here at Cappuccinos and Consignment. But no, that was a federal government position.
Long, they're constantly teaching us. And so on that, what are you most proud of from your journey with Cappuccinos and Consignment so far?
Oh my goodness, that's a good one. I feel like the entire vlog has been set here. Bonjour, mes amis. So I have just wrapped up, it's Monday. I just wrapped up my first sustainable style session. It was so good. Small group 1 member joined today. Wrap that up. And now, what did I just do? I published finally the the Delaware vlog, like the hotel. And I feel like I said this yesterday, the members, if you are a subscriber, as in membership, my famille, you get it a day earlier. Well, that's one of the perks. When I do things the way I have them planned, I want my famille to be able to see the vlog before it is posted on Tuesday. So that is done. I need to get to packing because I am going on another road trip. Another road trip. This road trip is going to be a different vibe because I will be like in the woods. The closest to the woods I have been in a very long time. So I'm just like, I don't know what to wear. And I wore all my cute black dresses in Delaware just to sit in the hotel. But we all know I will wear my pieces again. But I want to push myself to wear something else. So we'll pack together. I need to go get a pedicure. Like, that is just non-negotiable at this point. I've got to do that. Going to do that. It is still so windy. We are under a wind advisory. I hope that everyone is safe. I am hoping that we do not lose power. Thus far, we have been good. And I need to get this battery replaced. I keep wearing this watch because it's supposed to remind me to get the battery changed. Instead, I look at it, I see that it's not working, and then I just grab my phone to check the time. I really do want to get this watch switched out. But I guess the only time I've had my batteries replaced is when I go to a mall. I haven't been to the mall in quite some time. But I feel that there is a small mom and pop, I don't know what kind of shop it is, maybe like a jewelry repair store. And I feel like I saw the sign. So I'm questioning what should I do first. Because the thing is with my toes, I have the Delaware toes on my mind. The thing is with my toes is that I do not do gel polish. And if you are a vintage mess like me, you will remember, I'm not going back to that salon. I had really bad experiences at this salon. Not the salon, the last one where the husband and I went. This was the Around the Way hair salon. I go to Around the Way hair salon too. But this was the Around the Way nail shop that I went to the first time. I got jacked. My AirPods were stolen. One AirPod in the case, in a really nice decorative case that the AirPods go in. Strike one. Second time I went, the woman kept suggesting, kept telling me, oh, get gel, get gel. I never get gel on my toes. I don't know what kind of toenails I have, but I still have polish on my toes from when I was born. It just looks like a French manicure at this point. It's so gross. No, but polish on my toes lasts forever. And I just don't feel the need to pay for gel polish. The issue is now there are things I need to do. Actually, it's too, I have to go get baby Chena. So if I go get my toes, if I go get a pedicure now, I guess I should pack. I'm thinking. Here's my concern. My toes aren't going to be dry. And it's cold. It's really cold. And that's typically not a problem because I can just put my flip-flops on and get in the car. But I have to pick her up from school. I don't want to put my socks and my boots on to go into the school because I can mess up my polish. And I also don't want to go into the school with flip-flops and the cushy toe separators. So I may have to crack and get gel this time solely for the convenience. That's just something I'm so against. I'm just so against that because it's just so unnecessary. I don't need it. But today may be the day that I have to do that. So with that, if I get the gel pedicure, if I get gel, I can just leave the shop and pick up baby Chena, which means I can pack now. What am I going to wear? I'll be in the woods. I feel like I said that. There's only one thing I plan to do. I am going to go to the art museum. And I was hoping to maybe catch a live band or something if I could find a nice underground. No, not like a concert, but a really small, intimate setting where I can hear live music. At this point, I don't even care what kind of music it is. I have preferences, but I just want to go somewhere with live music. I will do that the same day as the art gallery. And if that's the case, I can just wear what I'm wearing at the gallery. Okay, let's pack. Quasi Ciao for now. Need to check the weather. I need to check the weather. If you saw my last attempt at a road trip, I ended up going to Delaware, but initially I wanted to go somewhere else, but I did not check the weather. So I had to cancel that trip. Let's see. Okay, so it's going to be nice. The high is 15. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay, so we're good. Let's see. I hope you all can see me. I don't even know if the camera is in focus. I didn't turn on the lights. I'm just trying my best at this point. I really am trying my best to keep myself just uplifted with all the things that are happening right now. So I just want you all to extend an extra level of grace to moi. Let me turn on the lights. I have a few PR packages that I go through. This is from Shinola. Dear Jessie, consider us charmed. From personalized presents to watches that wow, Shinola has everything you need to show some love this Valentine's Day. Clearly I'm behind with the package. Keep your love on lock with this petite, love the en français, heart lock charm. Filled with a lovely red enamel that gives it a warm vintage look, this petite charm is also engravable on the back for a personal touch. That's so sweet. And they're based out of Detroit. They're based out of Detroit. I actually want one of the watches. Send me a watch. S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. Because you see that I'm like leaning back into traditional watches. The Apple Watch, I'm just not that important. I'm not that important where I need to be connected so much. And then it was just becoming like a sensory overload with me. Like I have all these devices. So when one thing pings, everything pings. And the way this anxiety, maybe that's a good thing that I can't say it, has your girl rattled. It was just entirely too much. So I have been wearing this watch, and I feel like just a few minutes ago I said that I needed to get it replaced. So Shinola, if you want to send me a watch, I would greatly appreciate it, and I will wear it every day, every single day. So let's see this charm. I am making an entire mess in here. Let's see. I don't know what I will put the charm on. I don't have any charm bracelets. Oh, that's cute. It's a heart. It's a heart. Yeah, let's get a watch. Let's get a watch. Merci. We have some Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown. Ooh la la. Package was shipped especially for you. We cannot wait to see this effortlessly beautiful look you create using our easy to use artistry inspired essentials. I hope I don't let you down, BB, because you know this. Okay, but this pouch, oh my goodness. Oh, I will definitely, the pouch alone, I absolutely love this. And I don't have like an evening bag or clutch. This may be it. This may be it. Ooh la la. It's a skin long wear weightless foundation with the SPF 15. If anyone has ever used Bobbi Brown, I hope I'm recording. Okay. If anyone has ever used Bobbi Brown, please let me know. This, I feel like, is a really good color match. And if you are a vintage me, you know that I have struggling currently, which is why, like, I just don't even do it. I'll put a few dabs of concealer under my eyes and keep it moving. But this, I feel like we're onto something. And this is a soothing cleansing oil. Oh, merci beaucoup, Bobbi Brown. And for this clutch, it's clutch. And then we have another box. My Alice sent me some goodies. Welcome to the House of Bod, Jessie. This is the first step on your journey to the best bod yet. Our clinically proven formulas are designed in-house using science, sass, and love. Our products are vigorously tested on women of different shapes, sizes, and skin concerns, which is why we're sure you're gonna love your results. Don't forget to tag us. I got you, boo. Oh. So this is Get Dreamy. It's an overnight toning whip. Okay. Let's see. What is it supposed to do? Toning body whip that helps visibly smooth, snatch. I love that it says snatch on the packaging. Snatch and tighten the look of your curves while you sleep. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to keep you all posted. So let's see. Be Vain. Oh, a vein blurring serum. I'm really interested in this. I am really interested in this. So this is the vein blurring serum. Is clinically proven to help visibly reduce the appearance of veins and redness of the skin, promoting a more even look. Because I have a lot of redness on my legs. So this is actually, I'm excited about everything, but that it's speaking to my soul right now. Get Extra, a rich shower oil. Okay. In the shower, lather with water to form a sheer milky texture. I could just take it out the bag, right? Then massage generously all over wet skin. Inhale the creamy coconut scent and relax. I like this. I love, there was another brand that I had tried at one point that had a in-shower oil. I love that process. The fact that once I get out the shower, I'm done. Like, that's it. I can just get this together in the shower. I'm super excited about trying this. So, merci beaucoup, my Alice. I am going to keep you all updated with this. I'm really happy about this. I needed this pick-me-up. I'm glad I did not open these packages early because I needed this pick-me-up. Day goes by so freaking fast. I have a rolling rack that I want to use, but it's barricaded behind loads of laundry that I need to put away that I'm not going to do until I get back. Like, I'm just not. So I want to wear this dress. This dress, it is not new. It is not new. It's not purchased. That's what I should say. It is new, but it's not purchased. I shared a few vlogs back that I was not shopping for clothing the entire year of 2024. And it's actually been longer than that because the last piece I purchased was in November before returning to Paris. This dress is from my subscription style box. I have a lot of subscriptions, it seems like, but this is an actual style box where every month you get 4 pieces. And you can actually work it where you can get new pieces every week. You can rent 4 pieces at a time. So if you time it right, you can have new things every week. If you Monday through Friday wear the 4 pieces and then send it back that Saturday, I'd say by the following Tuesday, you could have 4 more pieces. So there is a way in which you can have a new wardrobe throughout the entire work week, the entire month, however you want to work it, but you can only have 4 garments at a time. So however you rotate it, it's perfect. And I absolutely love it. I love the style box because it gives you the opportunity. One, it's a flat rate. It's $50 US, and that's that, no matter how many pieces you rent throughout the month. But it gives you that time to explore. Style boxes are good for more than one reason. If you are someone like myself who is sustainable and you don't want to shop too much, Also, it's good for people if you are in the process of gaining or losing weight. I am a firm believer in dressing for the body you have now. I do personal styling, and I always tell my clients, don't wait until your ideal weight, whether that's smaller or larger. You need to dress for the body you have now. And if you are in that transition, you don't want to invest a lot of money. Why purchase a lot of clothing in the size that you are now? The best way is to get a rental subscription. It doesn't have to be mine. Would I love for you to subscribe to my monthly style box? Of course, but this goes across the board. Consider that. Also, if you are experimenting with your style, if you are someone who are still trying to develop your style, not quite ready to invest in a personal stylist, use a style box, because that gives you time to just explore. I use it to try trendy items. I am not a trendy person for the most part, and I've shared like Throwback Thursday, Flashback Friday photos, avec, merci, and my style has pretty much been the same for decades. But there are times when I want to explore, like if I see a trendy piece and it's like, okay, I feel like I can make this mine. I don't want to buy it. I just want to try it. And once I'm finished trying it, I want to be able to return it. So with all of that, this is one of the dresses from my style box. And I'm thinking I'm going to take this. I don't know what coat I would wear. And that's something I don't want to pack a lot. I don't want to pack a lot. I'm going to be away for 3 days, 2 nights, 3 days. And one of the days I really plan on staying put. I just want to enjoy the solitude. You all, hopefully, if not, watch it. The Delaware vlog, that second day, the day I checked out, I stayed in the entire time. I spent the morning just getting work done, having a really, really slow morning. And that's just such my vibe right now. I am loving the slow living. Like it's so good. Am I going to take my LV luggage? I could very well just take a garment bag, and that's the beauty. Like, this is the only time I would really use my garment bag is for a road trip or if I was on the train. Flying with garment bags, unless ex-husband. Hey, how are you? I'm fine. Oh yeah, 'tis the season. Okay. Okay, sounds good. All right, bye. So what was I chatting about? Yeah, the LV, the garment bag. The garment bags, it's just not conducive to how we travel now. I've traveled with it one time, like on a flight, and this isn't, you all know I don't brag or things like that, but if you're not flying first class, it's not practical. If you don't want to check it in, that's one option, but it's not going to fit in the overhead luggage. So the flight attendants, they put it in the closet. Like, that's the only time it's practical. And yeah, but that's what I'm thinking. So I really could, my last road trip, I just took my LV Horizon, and I didn't even take my Neverfull, I don't think. I feel like that was the dilemma. Not the dilemma, you know what I mean. That was what was in question if I wanted to take the Neverfull. I am sure I'm going to take the Neverfull now. Well, no, if I don't take the luggage, then I don't want to take the Neverfull, because I sent my Neverfull. We're just thinking through this. I sent my Neverfull on top of my luggage. Initially, I was thinking I would take the LV, my garment bag, and I would take my keep all. But then I still need a place for my, I have to just remind myself, like, this is a blessing. These are good problems to have. That's one of my new things, in addition to just slow living. Good problems to have. Like, we are always going to have problems. That's just the fact of life. But if you can have good problems, that's a plus. And this is definitely a good problem. Like, oh my God, what designer luggage am I going to take on my second trip in a week? So yeah, these are blessings. These are definitely blessings. The toiletry pouch should still be good to go. from like 15 minutes ago. I still have the soap from the hotel in Delaware. It's so fragrant. Oh my God. Like you can still smell it in here. I don't need this. I'm not going to Paris right now. Yeah, so this is all set. Am I going to take my garment bag? That's the question right now. And if I take the garment bag, that's just a lot to carry, but this is the time to use it. This is the time to use the keep all and to use the garment bag when it's road trips, because they are not. The last time I used the keep all, the husband and I were going to Berlin and he was there with me. So he carried the keep all. It's so heavy. It's so heavy by itself, especially when you start putting things in it. So I always say the keep all is for road trips, unless you put it on top of your luggage, but it's just not. This is my opinion, of course. So maybe I will take the garment bag, and I don't need 3 pieces. Oh my God, it's 2:15 already. Oh God. Okay, I have to get to the nail salon. We'll finish this up. Ciao for now. Hello. Hello. Hi. A pedicure? Is anyone available? Okay. I can go back now? Yeah. Okay. Chair number 4. Okay, perfect. Okay, here it is. Let me turn the audio off. Bonjour, mes amis. That was the quickest petty in history. I've been on the phone with the bestie. When she heard me paying, she's like, already? You get what you pay for. And it was $35. That's exactly what I wanted to spend. So right next to the nail salon, it's a Shell gas station. If you get that reference, you get it. I swear I am going to scream if the 30 cents is null and void at this point. So let's see. Ciao for now. I am happy to report that I saved 40 cents. The gas is $2.99. So I'm using a paper towel to pump the gas, and it's so windy. It blew the paper towel away, but you all know I'm in these paper slippers, and the hose to the gas, like it is just too many moving parts. It blew away. Thank God it was such a nice gentleman on the other pump who saved the paper towel and gave it back to me. He's like, you got to get you some rubber gloves. Sir, I don't be pumping gas like that, okay? This is the second time, and I ain't doing it no more. Alrighty, ciao for now.
Security mission. So beyond that, though, how much more should the United States get involved?
At the moment, it's difficult to say. I mean, my view is that the United States involvement should always be one in which the United States is part of a player force. I don't think we should see a return to what we have had in the past with Haiti, which is where you have a U.S.
Why is it better that it's not led by the United States and it's Kenyan-led?
I think what we have seen in the past in Haiti, and Haiti's relationship with the United States is one of the longest ones that it's had with any other country in the Americas.
Maybe Haitians don't want American involvement anytime soon?
Certainly, the history has in fact been such that Haitians have long memories about it, and you know, there are lots of people who are very, very concerned about whether or not this is a U.S.-led mission, which on several different layers, really. And that the first one has to be trying to get this transitional council together. Whether or not the planning is going beyond that. What we have seen in recent past is that there have been members of the Haitian opposition who have come together with their own plans, and they've drawn very much on the sorts of, you know, views that a wide cross-section of Haitian political players, as well as people from Haitian civil society, which is absolutely critical to this discussion.
she gave me a thumbs down. She started, yes, she was like, boo. Or no, she just gave me a thumbs down. Yeah. Yes, awesome. Nothing. If he's still down there, she's used to it. Turn this music off so I won't get a copyright strike. So I have made it. I finally made it. I have parked and I'm waiting for the driver now. So funny. He says, how many bags do you have? Sir, don't come for me. I just have 2. I packed the duffel, well, 3, including my not personal item. What am I talking about? Like I'm boarding a plane. 3, I have my garment bag. Well, 3, including the purse. So I have my garment bag and my key ball. Yeah, so just waiting for the driver. I am so hungry. I only had a banana today, a banana and a single shot of espresso, which isn't necessarily odd pour moi. I'm not a big breakfast person. I'm wearing the Bobbi Brown. I'm wearing the Bobbi Brown foundation right now. I'm going to get you all a better shot when I get, see, no, that's God's glory right there, me getting in the sun. That's not Bobbi Brown. That's the Lord. I'm going to get you all a better shot once I just get somewhere. So, yeah, let's get on the road. Ah! Ciao for now. It's just the 2 bags. Just 2 bags. Okay, where? Just back here?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my God, my luggage just opened the door. I'm so glad we weren't driving.
When you have it in